chat, you motherfuckers. Guess what day it is. It's day 3, baby. The easiest workout of the trio. At least it's supposed to be. If it was day 3, like how day 3 was day 3, then I'll be on this motherfucker. I'll start with the skull crushers. And now we done added a few more exercises since the beginning of day 3. Now I added the Stairmaster to each and every single workout for the hour, of course. So, getting that going. I was feeling a little weird earlier today. And you know what? I think it's due to that goddamn Alfredo. The thing that I was wanting so bad. I ate one last night. I ate one today. Went to, defecate in the toilet. And there's some blood on my tissue. I was like, oh boy, what's this, Because I've been having a tingly feeling in my prostate or what have you. On my colon, one of the motherfuckers did. But I realized it's that damn mercury and that shrimp. It's not real shrimp, but it got real mercury in it. And Alfredo was supposed to be split between 4 motherfuckers. It's a family bag. That's why the protein content is so high. Because it's 4 different meals, 4 different people. I just dump that shit in the oven. Eat that motherfucker. But no. That is not what the fuck you are supposed to be doing. And it fucked me up a little bit. But that's alright. Because still we stay steadfast. I was thinking earlier today, the greatest slasher, the greatest killer in the movies, Jason, yada yada. Michael Myers, walk your ass down. Freddy Krueger get you in your sleep. Freddy Krueger only get you in your sleep. The only plus side to Freddy Krueger and what he do is you can fight back. Freddy Krueger ass, you in the dreamscape. If you smart, it'd be like the movie Divergent. This isn't real. And you can spawn an AR and take Freddy Krueger ass down. But, until you figure that out, if you don't figure that out, you're gone from there. That's how Freddy Krueger is the man when it comes to all of the slashers and stuff. I just don't think no one could be Candyman is a close second. I think he gets you in your dreams too. But you gotta summon him. You never see him if you leave him alone. He ain't trying to bother you. Freddy Krueger was a whole PDF out this motherfucker. But that's what they thought. And that made it even scarier. Like, think, if you one of the kids on Elm Street, what you know about him, what your parents say. Your parents say, hey, you're a pedophile. Let's slash your ass in his jeans with his glove. Man, that's scary, man. There ain't nothing scarier than that. Except for Ed and Lorraine, the Warrens, the Conjuring. I heard they're coming out with a new Conjuring movie. I'll be there for that. I didn't know that they had a new Silent Hill movie. I didn't know that. They didn't do a real good job marketing and promoting that motherfucker. I haven't seen not one trailer for it, not one commercial. But they said that shit is in the movie theater, sure as shit, so. Ooh. Yeah, my gut has been feeling weird all day. Maybe I didn't, I don't know what I did. I think it's that damn Alfredo though. This batch right here, if it get recalled, they're gonna be my witnesses. That will help Daddy file his class action lawsuit against the motherfuckers up there. I think it's Swan something, the brand is, I'll never eat that motherfucker again. I'm gonna chalk up my stomach pain to that. I cooked it properly. I ain't check no temp on it or nothing. You wait for the motherfucker to curl up and that's it. You don't know. Something wrong with that Alfredo. You know, this batch right here. And I don't like how that is. You know what I'm saying? I don't like how the products are being shortened and lessened, and the packages, like the product's getting smaller and the packages getting smaller. Like, goddamn. Like, they're desizing the food and making it more expensive. That shit makes no fucking sense. Something that was $3 is now $6.99, and the damn link is shorter. Like, what the fuck? You charging me more for less shit? You took one out the box. Why'd you do that? You know, just to fuck with you. You know, and you still gonna buy for it and enjoy it. You know, but there's a lot of things that go into place when it comes to you know, capitalism and all of that, and how it drives shit forward. You know, like the economy. Fuck, actually, I don't think they got a new bill that they introducing. The folks damn, and the new bill is basically they're trying to get rid of addiction. I don't know into what the parameters are for the word addiction and what falls into there, but there's a lot of things in this world that are addictive. Like I was telling y'all last time I was up here about the Chick-fil-A sandwich, how on the bag of the marinade there's 10 different things that you gotta look at twice to pronounce the motherfucker. That just lets you know how crazy this shit is. If you want to get the proper pronunciation of that motherfucking word, you gotta look at it 2-3 times on that bag for that marinade, for that Chick-fil-A chicken. Before you get to salt and pepper, onion powder, garlic, that's about 10 letter words in that motherfucker just jumbled up together, so that you would really have to look at it. You know, water, everything else is separate, but the big ass words stuck together. You don't know where it starts, you don't know where it ends. Yeah, I don't want you looking into those things. You know, I bet you that shit probably is off the packaging after enough people done asked about it. But that's addictive. What you gonna do about that? You know, you're gonna do legal. They need to legalize the liquor. Legalize the liquor. Keep the weed legal. Make the weed legal in places it's not, and make the liquor illegal. You know, I've never gotten into a crash or anything, or been impaired driving while smoking. You know, drinking on the other hand, that's not even a no-go. You cannot walk. You drink enough, you cannot walk. I really don't think that's probably gonna hurt some feelings. It's probably gonna, you know, bust y'all ass a little bit. I don't think women should drink at all. I don't think women should drink at all. At all. Drink the fucking coconut water, cause it get them open. That's one. So motherfuckers know, here you go, here you go, here you go. You open, you going. You know what I'm saying? You can't even like say no, really. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna. Like, it's took over you, the spirits. Wine and spirits. Got the pussy juice. You know, it's fucked up. You know, unless that's what you have want. You just outside some goddamn way. You gotta be able to protect yourself. You know? And your own home is one thing. Being outside drunk than a motherfucker, you can't really catch your bird, protect yourself. You fucking up the game, shorty. Now everybody is liable to get in trouble, you know, and that's just not good. Because somebody could do something to you, and you point somebody else, and they point somebody else. You know, DNA say your boyfriend. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? You fuck. Like, don't drink, go outside and all of that shit. Like, one time, as a friend I went to school with, right? She drunk, passed out. We partying. It's probably 2-3 hours into the goddamn party. She drunk, passed out. Dead to the world. You know what I'm saying? Titties hanging out. Gotta fix the bitch shirt up every time she move. I'm your babysitter now. I'm babysitting you, essentially. I don't want nothing to happen to you. We are from a tight-knit community, you know. Everybody is related to each other through the plantation, right? We all know each other. Granny no granny, cousin no cousin. Motherfucker come to me, is dude. I ain't gonna say his name, but he a fuck nigga. Came to me and said, yeah, damn, cuz, what happened? You know, talking to the girl like that's his cousin. Damn, cuz, you know, granny ain't going, you know what I'm saying? Acting like he related to the girl, you know? Pick the bitch up. I'm like, oh, yeah, okay, word. He walking her rough. Another friend look out the window and see the girl going, and I'm sitting on the couch smoking. Motherfucker like, where the bitch? Her cousin came and got her. What fucking cousin? She run into the damn darkness and pull a drunk ass bitch out there. She not even drunk enough to make noise. It's like, damn, man. And I had to sit there and watch that bitch. Now extra on guard now, cause it's like, you know, no fly, no go, you know, until that friend was going to take that one home. Don't drink. Women do not drink. Like, that shit could have been bad, you know. What if she didn't look out and was checking on her every 2 seconds, you know? That'd have been bad for me. Basically, I alley-oop the pussy. No. Just don't damn drink, you know? It's bad. Bad for business. Or have a nice support system and make sure it's a motherfucker that you can trust. You cannot trust nobody. Your right-hand man will set you up. Your moms will set you up. So imagine some motherfucker you just met last year, last month. They'll double set your ass up. You gotta watch these motherfuckers, man. Don't be drinking off nobody. Don't drink around nobody. That's something that's open and don't got a cap that you holding in your fucking hand. Like, be aware of your surroundings. Keep your head on a fucking swivel. They're trying to take you down. Trying to make sure you don't see the mall. You know? And that's not. Now look, remember what I said. Remember what the fuck I said, right? There's a 7 here. It was a 7 on Monday, it was a 7 yesterday. 12 calories, 12 minutes, right? 12 minutes yesterday would have been 150 calories. Why this shit say 83 fucking calories? They would call me insane if it wasn't in your face, if you didn't see how they playing with me, you know? How was that happening? Yesterday, the damn calories and the time, it would be like, okay, 8 minutes pass, you burn 80 calories. That makes sense. That was Wednesday. Monday is damn, you know, you did 15 minutes, you burned in there 200 calories. I'm like, okay, that's even better. Now, I'm burning half the amount of calories and half the amount of time, going the same amount of speed from yesterday. Cat, that shit makes no fucking sense. Rob got the dude from Shark Tank. He got Botox. The nigga look like Robin Williams at the Bicentennial Man. Stupid. Stupid. Why you do that to yourself? Just age gracefully like a man's supposed to. Botox is very feminine. You get any kind of work done on your face, your ass, any kind of work that's not like you mangled your shit, you know? You hurt your shit playing something, and you got a surgery done, straight couscous, I ain't gonna lie to you. That's very feminine, you know? Like a woman getting a breast reduction. You wanna be a boy so fucking bad, get out of here. Keep them triple D's and swing them bitches from left to right. You wanna have C's like a boy chest. Get the fuck out of here. But have a chest like Angry Reactions. But have a chest like Dave Bunch. Stupid bitch. Keep them tears. I hate that kind of shit. Any kind of surgery is stupid. Like, the dumbest surgery you could get is a BBL. Oh my God. Like, I've never met not one cat that was like, you know what I want? I want shorty with the hard ass over there. Big BBL booty. With the It's a Bug's Life ass. And the motherfucking candlestick legs. Nobody ever says that. Nobody ever wanted that. They hate themselves so much. They go change their shit for no reason. Doing shit nobody asked you to do. Who the fuck told you to do that? You were perfect. 98 pounds. A cup. Pause. That's a bitty bit. But you know what the fuck I'm saying, man. Like, you know, you're perfect the way God made you. You don't need to go changing anything. You know. That's real. Love your goddamn self, you know. Unless you a micro cat. You a micro cat, go ahead get you an implant, man. Don't be dumb. You're a micro cat, get you an implant. Don't be stupid. You know what I'm saying? That's the only time where that's obviously not feminine. Obviously. You know. Trying to unleash the wrath of God on these hoes, you know. Sling some ding-a-ling. You might need to be in a sling for a little while. You know, that's alright. You know? Make your eggplant, motherfucker. Swear. Like I always say, I'm a big advocate, you know, for that rhino shot, that rhinoceros shot. It's a purple rhino shot. You don't need it. I don't need it. You don't need it. But it's just go down, come back up. You know what I'm saying? Immediately, it won't go down. It won't go down. You think that you are dying. And you know, back in the day, they had to think, oh, after 4 hours, you know what I'm saying? Call your physician or whatever the fuck. But to tell you on the bottle, yeah, you're gonna be like this for 9 days. It tell you on the bottle, 9 days from now, you're gonna be just like this here. And it has lasting effects too, it feels. Like you take it that one time and a little bit lay dormant in your balls. Ready, you know. So the wind blow, your dick hard. Goddamn, you know. But it also make it to where like if you poop, you gonna nut. And that's kind of weird, you know. If you get too excited outside and you just chilling, ain't nothing going on. You just like dog water. Like remember when you was a kid and you had that dream, you wake up, that crusty shit, yeah, that motherfucker there. So use with caution because it does that to you, you know. And that is that's okay. Nothing is perfect. Everything has a downside to its up, you know. Like this, Kevin here is offering this bitch $600,000 for 17% of her company. Imagine that shit go $1 billion. Making this motherfucker a lot of money just to have his ratchet ass face on it, you know. I don't see where that'd be a big thing. I fuck with Damon John, though, man. I fuck with Damon John, man. Cause these little damn investments gotta be keeping that nigga afloat. When the last time y'all bought the FUBU or even seen the FUBU? And that's because pop culture made movies and hired actors who once adorned FUBU and made it popular. Said that it's whack. And it's the champagne life, you know. Champagne Dan, you know. Hove in the suits and stuff. You know, Common in the hats, you know. That's what came right after FUBU, you know. Cause they was turning 35 and shit, all of those guys. So, you know, big baggy FUBU shirts and big ass baggy pelly jeans and Timbs and shit, you know. Comes a point in time, 35, where you probably need to, you know, start putting on some tracksuits, some linen suits. I ain't gonna do the linen suit. I'm gonna do the slacks, the zapatos, no socks, the Versace shirt bust open, like The Rock, with the chains on, you know, little dress. That's how I'm gonna dress as an old nigga 24/7. If it's cold, I'm not even coming outside. That's real. Cold ass motherfucker like me. Motherfucker start a blizzard in Texas. You don't understand. I had a 5th Ward looking like Christmas time, goddammit. You shoot your eye out fucking with me. Shit. Here we go. On this up and up. 20 minutes. 20 minutes in, only 135 calories. Yesterday I would have had like 205 calories burn. But that's all right, you know. We know they're gonna do some fuck shit to me every time now. It's the Illuminati. Everybody's in on it. Everybody's fucking in on it, you know. And that's okay. We are pushing past, pushing forward, going ahead, you know. What's happening in the world? Current events right now. Trump suing the goddamn Federal Reserve. I heard about that. Trump suing the Federal Reserve right now. Us, essentially. But where the Federal Reserve get money from, you know. They the ones who give money out. But when they got to get money from somebody, best believe it's coming from your ass. So, taxes about to go up just a little more because of this goddamn guy here. And I'm so sad because I just want to see Kamala Harris' pretty little face right now. Pretty brown eyes, you know I see there. It's a disguise the way you treat me. She's so fine, like Foxy Brown. Like, fuck. How would you not want a fine-ass president like that? Other countries would be bowing down, waiting for her to walk out the room and shit like, Prezi boo, hey baby. What are you talking about? Nigga, we should have had her as the president. That was just so stupid. This motherfucker's ugly. He has no political nothing. Jesse Ventura would have did such a better job as president than fucking Trump, man. Jesse Ventura would have been a good fucking president because of the kind of person that he is. He's real. He's serious. He's hardcore. Like, he's like, he would be like a Teddy Roosevelt, you know. He'll get in the car and he'll cock the pistol and he'll go down to the front door. Guys, what's happening here? You know what I'm saying? That's who he is. Just like how Teddy would get on the horse, ride out with some motherfuckers. Like, put y'all shit down. They got guns. They got swords. Point the sword at your ass. Put that shit down. Don't even pull the gun out. You just see this 6'8" motherfucker on a 6'8" horse. All right. Stand down, y'all. Motherfuckers is not playing. You know, Jesse Ventura, he need to go ahead and, no, he's too old now. Too old. I don't want no old ass president no more. I want Kamala Harris. I want Kamala Harris as the president. And because she's Asian as well, that will give us a good relationship, you know, abroad and stuff. Like, we cool with all the Axis powers. The motherfuckers who we would consider as the Axis powers back in the day. Russia, Saudi Arabia, Italy, Mussolini and shit, you know. We would be like, fuck y'all, back in the day. Now, those are our only allies, and everybody else got their muskets pointed at us. But we got precision, motherfucking continental level, tidal wave, frequency weapons. Take your whole city down, you know, with a button. And there's a little guy with glasses on in the Silicon Valley who has one job, $200,000 a year, to sit in this room and wait for the president to give him some coordinates. Take out that whole area if he wanted to. They're using that shit on the people. They're using that shit on the people, but just not as powerful, you know. It's like a deterrent. Back your ass up. Minnesota, all over the news. Minnesota showing up, showing out. They're not playing around. Homie the Hammer. Who is that? What's the name of the guy who we traded for Brittany Griner, man? The Russian war criminal spy that we traded for Brittany Griner. Who is he? We didn't need them fucking rebounds, you know. We shouldn't have let him go. We were supposed to go get Brittany. You know what I'm saying? We don't negotiate with terrorists. No. forget. We should have went to go get Brittany. Send 5 soldiers on the ground and go extract her. 5 America's best. You know, Action Jackson. Got I was about to call out Action Jackson. You know, 5 of the baddest motherfuckers you ever seen. Go get Brittany Griner. That would have been a plus, but no. We giving up motherfuckers who got the recipe of disaster, and I don't think that's good for anybody on any side of anything, you know. But here we are, and here we go, making it roll. Oh, they got new developments. Now see, with AI being so crazy, they could be making AI video of the pretty boy and saying that he was spitting at agents and kicking vehicles and stuff. They could do that. They could manipulate footage in a way that's never been done before. Like, this could have not ever happened. Like, this could have not happened. All of this shit could be fake. For real, for real, for real, for real. It could really be something that's not real, just to stir up the emotions of the people and get them scared to go outside and look up and see what the fuck is happening. But this shit could have not happened. Like, look at how clear it is. It's like a movie set. That's not how body camera usually is. That shit is perfect. Even as a scuffle is ensuing, someone just so happened to be outside with this super duper, it's not a phone camera. Usually it says shot on iPhone or something. Got a professional camera crew. It's a broom out there. It's a fucking set. That's Stanley Kubrick and Neil Armstrong and the goddamn moon landing mission, man. Like, that's crazy. What I just seen, that don't look real. I never seen the scuffle. I just heard somebody got shot like 1,000,000 times. Matter of fact, no, I seen them trying to take a weapon from him. And they took a silver gun from him and then shot him. He was alive when they took the gun from him. I seen that. That could be fake. Like, yo, what's real? What's real? You do not know. Like, right now, it's gonna be put into like a law. Not a law, but like, it's gonna be an executive order about it, you know. But they are trying to have like breeding camps, basically, like Christian breeding camps, right? Where they get people who are 30 and above, unwed, have them, you know, in this camp here, having church, eating and shit, fellowshipping. And if you graduate with your bitch, with your nigga, you getting married. And that's insane to me. You know, they're probably gonna get some cheese at the end of that cracker there. But you know, in my mind, I personally don't think that they're looking for all the races of folks when it comes to that program. The key word was Christian. I don't know. Like, it just seemed like that's not gonna be for everybody. And that's why, but segregation is legal. So it would be legal for them to have, just so you know, Christian United Fuck Front and not invite anybody else to the fuck fest. You know? And that's okay, because we can have our own fuck fest, you know. We already have them, you know. It's just it's weird that has to happen, you know. But that's probably for like the Dungeon Dragon trial, you know. It's probably like one shorty like that for every 10 Dungeon Dragon motherfucking dudes, you know. So you know what I'm trying to say, you know, like, you know, motherfuckers who not like opting out of fucking with each other under their own volition, you know. People who just like quit, you know. And not even quit, it's just they haven't been faced with the opportunity to have, you know, happiness really, you know. Because Daddy learned early that happiness is yourself, a good meal, a good movie, a good blunt, a good book, and a nut somewhere else. You can go home. That's happiness right there. That's happiness right there. A 3-day weekend, you know. Don't bother me. Don't fuck with me. Like that's peace. You want peace in your leisure time, your time of leisure, you know. You don't want no bullshit. A lot of times, a lot of things come with just bullshit. 30 minutes down, 30 minutes left to go. You see what I was saying? Yesterday, 30 minutes would have been 300 some odd calories on this level 7 here. But now where it's a whole 100 calories just unaccounted for, unaccounted for. What'd you do with my shit, you know? Bring it back. I want it. I want it. But I ain't gonna lie, that would be really cool if they put something like that together, you know? Let's get people together. It would be cool if everyone could go. I don't think it's gonna be like that though. It's not gonna be like that though. It's not gonna be like that. But it should. It should be like the Great American Melting Pot. Everybody just gets together. This frequency is being put out. That just scared the fuck out of me just now. Like, you know how they got the rain sounds and shit, and it's tuned to a certain frequency? That's the kind of shit that we use in the weapons against the Venezuelans when we went and picked up Maduro. That's what we use. We use frequency weapons. And that's how we control the future, you know. That's how we're gonna maintain being the highest power in you know, military. That right there is something you can't defend against, you know. You could dodge a bullet. You can't do shit with frequency. That just is what it is, you know. But here we are, baby. 32 minutes. 216 calories in. And you know. Yo, it's good to see you.
Good to see you too, man.
Yes, sir. You in this motherfucker getting our quadriceps in. Huh?
I want to be a part of the live stream.
You say you want to be a part of it?
Yeah. What's up? Oh, yeah.
Say what's up to the people.
Hey, what's up?
They fuck with you.
Johnny the technician. Haha.
Johnny the technician. You follow that man, you know what I'm saying? He out here doing this thing. But yeah. We balling on this motherfucker. Doing nothing but getting it in. You know. But yeah, they showing this new video. Pretty spitting on the agents, kicking the vehicles. I think it's doctored, man. Looks like AI, it's fake news. Look at the fingers. Shit is doing gang signs. That is indication of artificial intelligence. It ain't really intelligent. I don't like the pace in which AI is moving. You know, I haven't seen one AI building a house. I haven't seen one AI taking out the trash. I haven't seen one AI like doing nothing practical. I just have, oh, that's my baby. We were just talking about her. Mala. Mama. That was America's savior. And we didn't give her the damn flower she deserved. Not one of you motherfuckers said, hey, Joe Biden's down, Kamala's the president right now. Celebrate this black Asian lady. No, you did not. That's why I say fuck you all. Fuck each and every single last one of you. Because I celebrated Kamala being the president of the United States of America at that time by myself. Motherfucker, to this day, I'm gonna say I'm crazy when that asterisk in between history where Donald Trump had those 2 terms, Biden lost his mind, and for about 6 months, Kamala Harris was acting president of the United States of America. No one says it. No one says it. We've already had a lady president. She was black, baby. Looking like Pam Grier. Them pretty brown titties. You can tell her something down. And she got little Hershey Kiss nipples on them titties. I would like to think pancake, but that would just be a personal bias. I think she got them little Hershey's Kiss nipples. That pretty strong square ass. She work out. You can tell Kamala Harris work out, you know. She got the body of a dancer, you know. That's why she always got that motherfucking that coat on. Try to hide that coat body. You know? Motherfucking Kamala, that's a baddie, boy. All of them. All of them. Ketanji Brown Jackson got a whole lot of ass. Shit. We got some baddies in the house, baby. Some baddies in Congress. Baddie mayors. Baddie governors. Baddie lawmakers. And that's good because they are replacing who? Child pornographers. Yes. So yeah, it's good that we got them in office. It's good that we got them in, you know. But the person who had their job before is very fond of the, you know, the production of their own people in the form of punishment. I've heard about that. They'll punish you by pulling their jammy out. That's not good. It's not punishment. It's a sickness, you know. But hey, you know, to dead his dome, I guess, you know. Not to each his own, to dead his dome. You should be looking to die if you do something like that. You know, looking for the reaper over your shoulder. It's not your time yet, but it's coming. It's coming. You don't betray the trust of, you know, unsuspecting folks and expect to just live a good life going forward. You must pay and atone for your sins. What do you think this is? The fuck? Are you confused? No. You absolutely must pay. Not monetarily, neither. Your soul. And that's the exchange. Soul for soul. You know, someone sanctity wasn't worth it to you. And you took it from them. Well, you deserve nothing but the damn fire and spark. You understand? That's how it should be. Like a dead boy who shot Sonia. He only got 20 years. What? You mean the motherfucker's gonna have a chance to live? He ain't that old. He do his push-ups. He stay out of black people's face. He joined the Aryan Nation, suck a little dick. He can live them 20 years and can get out. No, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't want that. I want him in there forever. Forever and never and never. When do you get out? Never. You can't go to somebody's house and kill them and think you're only gonna get 20 years. That's crazy. It's fucking crazy. There was just a guy, Tommy Lee Walter, I think, who was let out of jail after serving 70 years for touching someone he didn't touch. 70 years. You gave him 70 years for something he did not do. You was gonna keep him in jail for his whole life for something he did not do. And you only gonna give something that we all seen this motherfucker do on camera, body camera, hand on the Bible, shield on your heart. You did that shit. You fucking kidding me? Only 20 years? Spit in my damn face. Like, telling the Greenlandians, oh, yeah, get down or lay down. And if you get down, we can give y'all 100,000 per person. Oh, we can't afford reparation. Spitting in our goddamn faces. Paying Israel. I wasn't supposed to say that. Paying the juiciest country full of blood for, you know, nothing, essentially. Paying their ass to do nothing. Paying their ass to murder children, basically, you know. Out of our paychecks, $144 a month. They get from each and every American. And that money goes into a trust for their citizens when they turn 18 or when they fall on hard times and they need some kind of help. America's bailing them out because they bailed out America's economy, I guess. No, it's because the Nuremberg shit. We let go people who killed millions and millions of them. You know, let them go. Let them live their lives, you know, in Brazil, in the sun, with coconut drinks and shit. They got to kill millions and then go and retire to South America. And that is why we are paying the juiciest country full of blood with, you know, our money, our hard-earned tax dollars. Shit. That's the reparations you need to be worrying about. That's the reparations you need to be upset about. I'm upset about that because I'm paying them. What the fuck? Fuck them. What am I paying them for? What have they ever done for me? I don't even read the Torah, nigga. What am I paying you for? No. No. Makes me think about Martin Luther King. Not Martin Luther King. Muhammad Ali. He says how he would walk by a restaurant that he wanted to eat to. Back in the day, white only, black only. White's only restaurant. He wanted to eat there just because he haven't seen it yet. He don't know what they got. He haven't tasted food. He don't know. And he look and see Africans, Awawa, in that motherfucker, eating, fellowshipping, and glad handing, and the heart of Jim Crow with racists. It's like, what the hell? And then they cut to an excerpt of them in the 60s, in the 50s. Just before the Panthers and all this, in the 50s. They're like, yeah, I came from Africa, I came here to experience the racism. I didn't see anything. I didn't get no racism. Motherfuckers is hanging and shit from the trees, dick swinging. You talking about you ain't experiencing no racism. You have to hear your voice. Black Brits, black Africans, South Africans, they was all on the panel about their time that they had in America. And I tell you, that's fucked up. It's very, very fucked up. That it was like that, and it continues to be like that. And then they come here and they talk that stupid shit. Why? Because they've been preconditioned, just like the rest of the goddamn world, the rest of the globe, to breathe and believe all the dumb shit that America propagates to them. And for that, I say fuck you. Quick to say fuck you, boy. Shit, get off my dick. Don't ask me for no goddamn help. And that's why it's so funny now. I will vote for the fuck do you mean, nigga? Kamala Harris is right there. All of the other motherfucking races. All of the other races. Look at the Asian numbers that voted for Trump. Look at the Hispanic numbers that voted for Trump. What the fuck? But the Asians, they are on that list of countries who have like automatic visas and shit. Koreans, not Chinese, but it's a lot of Asian countries. I think India, of course the European countries. What's funny? When they do something, they don't separate them from the rest of the group. Like it was the guy who bought the car on Facebook Marketplace and burned the lady's house because he didn't like how the car was. So as is, burned the house down, stabbed her. She was pregnant. Stabbed her like 17 times. Stabbed the dog up. Burnt the house down. Showed the picture of him. And I was like, oh, usual suspect. And something looked a little weird. I was like, hold up. The look in his eye. What's his name? It's Yigdar Gorshkokovich or some shit. Like, get the fuck out of here. Say who he is. He's a goddamn foreigner. Not like that. Not like that. He ain't from here. You understand? Make that distinction so they don't just say, because when a Venezuelan motherfucker or a Honduran motherfucker do something and they illegal immigrant or African motherfucker do something, they illegal, immediately, these illegal immigrants gotta get their ass out of here. The people on that list is doing them shit too. And they're just regular human beings. Just say their name. He just did this. It's not a reflection of all of his fucking people. No, don't do that. Group that motherfucker in like you would have did if he was Haitian. I don't like that. And that's just a little bit of shit that we kind of got to deal with in this motherfucker, because the melting pot is not what it used to be. And that's just what it is. 44 minutes. 44 minutes is long. The melting pot is not what it used to be. It pales in comparison to the America that I know pre-2016. That's why we are so nostalgized by that time. The time frame of the last time love was real. It's the last time. 15 minutes left in the motherfucking live. And I'm riding her. Well, not 15 minutes left in the live. Of course not. It's day 3, baby. You got some lifting to do. You got somebody to do. But I gotta get this out of the way first, of course, every time down the stretch. Just so I can form this little podcast here. That's what this is. Get on the Stairmaster, talk to y'all, boom. It's a podcast. On the Stairmaster. I can chop, cut, and flip this shit so many different times. And I'm gonna. Here we go. 15 minutes left and I need to disassociate from y'all asses, really. Yeah. I need to disassociate from y'all ass. I need to disassociate from y'all ass. Of course I'm not tired, because being tired is but a figment of your imagination. It's not a real feeling that you can really feel, you know? It's some fake shit, if you will. You can only feel strength. You can only feel love. You can only feel the feeling that you want to feel. You understand me? Fear, fatigue, all that shit is fake. Social construct created by capitalism and right and left wing politics in order to get you to spend money with Sam Walmart at this stinking ass store with this stale ass grocery. You understand me? Oh man, you know what I don't like? I do not like or appreciate the amount of young women living on the god dang on street. Listen to your mother. Stop it. Shut up. Shut up. Listen to your mother. Sometimes there's extreme situations. Of course we know that. A lot of times though, you just don't want to listen to that goddamn lady. You got your titties now, you think you grown. No! Listen to that fucking lady. Go to school, make something of your motherfucking self, and stop trying to run the goddamn street. You pregnant, now what? You fuck. Uncle Daddy know what the fuck you talking about. Listen to me. I'll never steer you wrong. Listen to that goddamn lady. She knows what she's talking about. She was you. She was you twice now. Listen. She want to see you different like the dope boys. I mean, why would I listen to you? You on the ground, nigga. Man, you could take advice from anybody who got it, you know? You could take advice from anybody who got it, you know? Constructive. Or you'll fucking die, you know? Trying to make sure you not ended up like them, you know? If they didn't give a fuck, they wouldn't say nothing to you. They'll rob you because they're hungry. They give a fuck. They'll take what you got now, including your life. Make sure you can't get nothing else going forward. They care about you to tell you something, you know? You should probably fucking listen. You can learn from anybody, you know? I mean, look, there's teachers who fuck the students. You've been learning from that bitch for years, so. You know what I'm saying? It's not morally someone you'd want to listen to, right? You know, so somebody who's seen and been in the movie that you're writing, and now he's at the end of it. You should probably fucking listen to that guy, because he was the man. He was the man, you know? Take heed to when people telling you something. You don't know everything. You don't know shit. You don't, you know? Listen. That's all you gotta do is listen. Go to school. Go to school after that. Find something in that goddamn field and do whatever the fuck you want then. The world is yours then. Don't be on that goddamn lady couch with a fucking baby in your stomach, okay? You can't go to school because you're throwing up. Don't be stupid. Make me mad. It just pisses me off. All my sisters have graduated. Every single last one. You know, even the little stupid one. She's stupid. I love her to death. But you know, she's going to be a teacher, so that's good. You don't make the goodest decisions, but you don't put them down. You know, just make sure you tell them, hey, make sure you make smart decisions. You know, I don't want to be on your ass. I want to be down your back. He's a grown ass motherfucker. Make sure you make smart decisions. You know, because a hole that you don't have to dig yourself out of is way better than one that you got to be in if you put yourself in one. You know, be smart. Use your fucking brain. You know, use your brain, not your ass. A lot of times it be a motherfucker. Hey, we just seen Kevin, Nicki Minaj, and our president Donald Trump. Ain't that something? Nicki Minaj just received her gold card for her citizenship. You know, she's from Trinidad. You know, she's from Trinidad. But yeah, she just received her golden card citizenship. Let's not forget. I don't judge Nicki. I don't judge her for this little stunt here. So I know what it is on both their parts. You know, Nicki lost her mind. Cocaine delirium. She lost her brain. When she did that, her people was beating up folk, getting sued left and right. She came back, default judgment. They got her for about $100 million. They taking all her assets, taking her awards, trying to take the one thing that she got, her house. She got no money, she got nothing. Only thing she got is a house. They getting it all, they taking it all. Her boyfriend that she got, the petty guy, he and the damn dresser, the hairdresser, and the damn stylist was stealing her money while she was in her delirium, using her credit cards and shit, buying Wendy's, 4 for the whole neighborhood. And you know, she finally came back too. And it's like, you know, of course, they trying to take your house. That'll wake your ass up. You know, you make a call to make a call, and end up to Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? He passes a bill. It's illegal to take her house the way they were trying to take it now. I will vote. Motherfucker, I tell you what, like a master tour, you know, make America slime again. With NBA YoungBoy. Remember, he was in prison. Remember that? Remember? Motherfucker, why is he not in prison right now? Google it. Google it. Ask AI why NBA YoungBoy not in prison right now for what he's supposed to be in prison for. He was presidentially pardoned by Donald Trump. That's why he said, hey, do whatever that man say to do, fam. Do whatever he say to do. He don't even talk that fast. He talk stupid. He's probably a real sad individual, you know, to have to live an existence like that where you rich, but you buck broke, boy, you know. Nobody want to be that. Definitely not, you know. But we all got to overcome certain battles and things that ail us on every walk, you know. I got motherfuckers trying to kill me. He got motherfuckers trying to kill him if he don't do what he got to do, you know. It just is what it is, you know. But 53 minutes. 53 minutes in this motherfucker, and we can go on to the rest of our workout for day 3. And we gonna do that shit fast. No bullshitting. Boom, 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 boom. I'm ready to fucking go. I am ready to go. I didn't even want to come. I had to damn force myself to do this here. But let's get a little money manifestation. I ain't getting none yet. Yeah. Wipe myself down. Wipe me down. Wipe me down. Sit atop the throne as the ruler of all that is available. Without pause. The guy comes right up with these on my friend. This is what we do. 54, 52, 54, 53. 54. Still on this motherfucker moving like so. 5 more minutes. Just 5 more minutes. Now you can move on. I'm ready to do such. I am very much so ready. Get off this motherfucker here. Disassociate from y'all ass now. Disassociate from y'all ass now. Yep. Disassociate from y'all ass. I seen something. It said, say there's a girl named Samaya. They have a cabinet named Samaya for $13,000. Who's buying a $13,000 cabinet? But it's a Samaya brand. Man, trafficking is a $1 billion industry, bro. If you can get 12,000, 11,000, 10,000, 2,000, 3,000 per head, it's like shit, you know. Something needs to happen. Something needs to be done. But this shit can be eradicated from the top to the bottom. But there's a reason why it hasn't been, you know. For the cartel to be able to take these routes into America from their country of origin, there has to be some kind of collusion on behalf of the United States of America. You don't get free lanes into this country without somebody giving them to you, ushering you in, so that you can do your damage to the American people. We have to understand, recognize, and realize this country is in bed with evil. If you're on the side of what the news is trying to tell you is the best interest for this country, then that's probably some abhorrent shit. Some abhorrent shit in the background. And there's nothing you could do but, you know, keep trying to go forward. Not really worry about what the fuck is happening, you know, with other motherfuckers. Get your guns, stock your refrigerator, point it out the window, protect your family. They're trying to take you down. They don't want you to win. They don't want you to even survive. They want you to die, you know, at the hands of yourself. You know, this is a spiritual war, and it's becoming harder and harder to stay positive, you know, with all the bullshit that's happening around this motherfucker. You know, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Fight for your right to live, earn. You know, there's so many things trying to take us down. The person you love the most is trying to fuck you over. They're going to. 70% of the time, 60% of the time, they're going to. I didn't make that up. It's Googleable. Some Googleable shit. Here we are, coming up on the last minute. I want you all to watch it with me as time expires. And we move on to the rest of our day 3 workout. Next up will be the supine press. This is my new love, the supine press. Then we will do the, what do you call it? The skull crusher. After the skull crusher, you will do the decline pullover. At the decline, what do you call that shit? Decline fly. After that, we'll do our tricep exercises, our forearm exercises, and we do our back exercises. We do our, just know we got a lot to do. Just know we got an eventful night planned for the rest of this workout, you know. Hopefully I can get out of here in the next 2 hours. Hopefully, you know. We will definitely see. But 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, shit. Slow down. See how she slowed all the way down? I like how she did that shit. Nasty than a motherfucker. But did you really give me that pussy though? Like, you think you really, really gave me that pussy? Like, did you gift to me that pussy? Was it given? Did you give it to me willingly? Hey, you left something on the table, honey. Oh yeah. That is what you would call